Welcome to my channel. My name is Don Smart. Now, when we tell you to fail, man, you think that, oh, this is a joke or it's a lie. Charlie, we have 24 hours in a day. And so use 23 hours in that day to fail, man, and then remain 1 hour to still fail, man. Now, why am I saying this? I'll share with you in a video very soon the story of one Nigerian legendary actor who used to watch and enjoy his movies back in the day. Now, just stay with me. Just get a glass of water and be sipping small. As I mentioned, the names of some actors whom you would know if you were born in the 1920s, like back in the day, like as I was born back then. Now, Tonto Dike, I'm sure you know her. This guy, what's his name? Mike, that stubborn, proud actor in movies. Yes. Omotola, the most beautiful. RMD, Chai, that guy too is a genius, legendary. We have Francis Odega, or Sophia, Mr. Ibu, Dems, or. And then we also have Saint Obi, who died because of a woman. And I think I forgot to mention Genevieve Naji, who is known popularly as Sharon Stone, and Ramsey Noah, also known as John Bosco. Yes, and then this guy whose video I'll show to you, Emeka Ike. At first, we used to call him Emeka Ike. No, it's not Ike, it's Ike. The story he shared, Charlie, it will make you cry. According to him, Charlie, the way his wife made him lose everything. He went to America with just a common bag, just one bag, and when he came back, everything was gone. It was just the bag which was left for him to use. So let's go and watch that video, come back, and then we'll talk about it. But then, if you're watching me for the first time, or if you've been watching me, don't forget to like this video, comment as well, share this video, and also, finally, yes, subscribe to my channel, because if I don't get 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, I'm stopping this YouTube thing, because then it means that it's something for me. All right, so let's go.
So you were going through marital issues and you were being accused of something you were not guilty of.
Yeah.
On the internet space, you never came out to clarify anything.
Yeah, it's difficult to clarify yourself because the same people that are bullying you on the internet, they are still there. They're going to say whatever you say. They're like, no, don't mind him. He's still missing her. Why? Go ahead, move on. They just make you feel like, what's going on? And if you are not prepared to handle it, you'll be crushed. Okay? My secondary school, St. Nicholas College on CMD Road, Magodo, was shut down. Over $480 million naira investment. That year, 480 million naira investment was shut down, and all I had was constant battery. And I was always saying, look, I don't beat this lady. What's going on? I went on air. I was like, come on, I never did. Babe, what's going on? They say I beat you. Do I? No, but you're a star. You know, they can always manipulate things and all that. So I was gullible until I discovered that she was actually the one behind this whole thing. Some ladies are too desperate for marriage lately. And she actually told me one time that I'm not the marriage type. I didn't understand it. So the young man needs to know that there are plenty of ladies that are not the marriage type lately. And they're the ones that get you and I first. The good ones don't show the things, the signs that you want to go to a party with a girl. But these ladies show you everything you want to see. And then when you get into it, there's a luck. So it was depressing to find out that the person you were actually confiding in knows that men were coming to your house and was making calls with them and arranging and discussing this thing. And the resolution was, okay, after it all, blackmail him. I was busy grouping with the blackmail. I didn't know it was much more than that. So it was crazy. My school was shut down. Students were told, go home. This school is shut down. This marriage is shut down. On the same day, I was on air heading for a movie shoot in America. They already knew I was traveling. They were planning it. So I had to do, I was directing a movie and I was going to act in one of the movies. So 2 movies for G&J Pictures in Maryland. So they knew I was going to be away for a while. So they took their time to plan. So I was on air when she rang the bell. And all the students came out and said, look, I'm shutting down this school right now. You all have to go tell your parents, put you in another school. I wasn't waiting for it. I came back home to nothing. My property, my house has been moved. Everything in there, because my house is in Ogudu GRA, where I built my own house. But I was staying close to St. Nicholas College in Magodo, because if a student needs attention, I should be able to wake up 2 a.m., 3 a.m. to attend to it and do what I got to do. So they had moved all the properties I have in Lagos. I lost plenty of them, like 80% of my lands, because it was just the bag I traveled to America with that I still had, that I had just with me.
So the documents for those lands were taken?
People are bidding on my property and I'm looking at it and I feel like killing myself because I can't defend what you don't have evidence to. So it was a planned thing.
The evidence was taken?
There's no evidence because you came back, they've moved your load out of the house and you can't see any piece, nothing. Your wristwatches, your awards, your pictures with presidents, everything I got as Emeka Ike was gone. It was just that box I went to America with. So connecting with Malaika was very, very easy for me because you go through a lot of resilience, bottled up emotions, anger, confusion, misconstrued truths, making you feel manipulation, and you never know where it's coming from. Sometimes you want to please this person for the other person, but you don't even know that she's actually manipulating you. So I feel sorry for young men like you, especially. I don't know if you're married. I was asking someone at Aminu Kano airport yesterday. I just came through Saudi Arabia last night. I'm like, I'm sorry for the young men like you that are not married. Because the narrative out there is that it's all about the money. And when they come, they don't like you for nothing. You're just a blackmail issue. And you must be popular, you must be rich, you must be a very strong banker, a successful man, to be a woman beater. No carpenter is a woman beater on the social space. No bricklayer is a woman beater on the social space. You have to be successful. And there are people like Iyabo Ojo that are there to back them up and say, hey, yes, 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 Kilode, Kilode. Now, your experience as Iyabo Ojo might not be the same thing with that lady, because that could be a criminal. Anybody who interacts with assassins, gunmen, is a criminal, male or female. So we need to understand that the social space is polluted in Nigeria. I'm a resident in Germany. My family also lives in Nuremberg. You don't put everything out there. You just don't go on air and post anything. So when I hear people say, it's my right, your right to abuse me, to give me a wrong image, and sorry is all I get for it, somebody needs to regulate our social space.
So you said sorry is all I get for it. Has she apologized?
If it was deliberate, there's no apology coming because there's a lot to cover for. Man, I was haunted like a rabbit. Gunmen were coming to my house, marksmen. Go to Magodo police post. You see my statements. Marksmen were in my house this afternoon. Oh, 6 men came to my house the other night. Oh, some men came with gun. Not jokes. Then I was after Segun Arinze because then as a human rights activist, I felt, well, they're coming for me because I'm fighting against them. It was a whole lot of manipulation.
Have you gotten your school back?
How can you get a school back? What's his name? The Minister of Aviation now. What's his name? That lawyer.
Festus Keyamo?
Festus Keyamo was to be my lawyer then. He was my lawyer before I became a government man. When he saw the damage, he said, bro, let me not use that word, and move on. Leave the school. It's messed up. Because this is a moral institution where you can be criticized or for being anything corrupt. Parents will pull their kids out. Where you can be maligned or anything being said about bad misbehavior, bad character, whatever shouldn't be mentioned around you as, So I couldn't save the school because parents were already pulling their kids out when the proprietors woke up on the same day I was on air. She sent the Prado Jeep that took me to the airport. And the driver came back. She asked, where is he? He said, oh, guy is on air. He said, okay, give me the assembly bell. And the students gathered and said, I'm shutting down. Get your parents to put you in another school. And it was like a burial scene. Teachers were crying because they don't know where to get the next job. Students were crying because they're gonna miss their friends. They didn't plan for it. They weren't expecting it. So it was so much of confusion. Then all I got was constant battery. I'm like, what? Kids, do I beat your mother? No, daddy. I built for you in Lagos. It wasn't nothing. Alawade, I built for her mother. In Isoko, 3-bedroom, I built. I trained you in school. I was in Yabatek. My friends, some of them are deans of faculty in Unilag and so many universities. I just took her there, give her admission. And I changed her life. Made her a teacher. Put her into school part-time. They say, this one is pregnant too. You don't feel like jam. I said, okay, that's why we're here. Drive any car you want. The Prado, the Touareg, any of the Infinity, any car you want, just have fun. You're a big man's wife. And that's all I got for it, because I was investing on someone who wasn't investing in me. So you just keep loving, but you don't know if you're really loved in return. So that's a mistake we make as young people. We have found, I'm a Motiru babe, sweet babe, man. It's about getting the girl. But if you not talked about your security, does she like you? You know, so that's just it. So no apologies. She's hiding, running up and down. If you saw my post last week, I was like, okay, fine. Someone said it was I saw a post last week. He said, Emeka Ike is having fun now after his ex with a new South African wife and that and that and that. After he divorced us. I didn't divorce her. I went to make my claim. I didn't divorce. She went to divorce herself. She said, Governor, George, please divorce me. I have to go. I said, Kilo Day, where are you going? I was on my knees. Felix Duke was on his knees. My sisters were on their knees in court. The people that came with her to court were on their knees. Are you okay? What's wrong with you? We didn't understand what was going on in her psychology. But she was so restless. And if you read that, I was always saying she looks blackmailed. So when you're a lady and you're dealing with gunmen, it gets to a point when they take over from you.
So you feel like it's not entirely her fault? She was being controlled.
Her fault because she got herself into that corner. I wasn't working with people who would take her life. So the moment I start doing that, she know that something could twist. You understand me?
Yeah.
So it's a whole lot of confusion out there. Even as it is right now, 10 years she's been out of my house. And then last year she came, boom, when I was in Germany, I just went to arrange my kids' papers so they can move on. I shut down my stardom. Like I told you, depression made me, I shut down. Like I had to focus on my family. I noticed a lot of lapses. I said, okay, man, forget the stardom stuff right now.
Yeah.
The kids.
Okay.
I was able to bring them out of depression and build them. Yeah. But right now she's in their possession. I don't know where else they are. I can't see my kids for 2 years. They are hiding from me. Their phone switched off.
All right.
I don't know. So it's a world we are finding ourselves.
Yeah.
But we know that God will see us straight.
Emeka, first I would say that you've been through a lot. The stories I did not expect to hear as much. And, you know, I can tell that you're in a better place right now.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, I just really hope that eventually, you know, we can all find closure, because we all need closure right. To a certain extent.
Charlie, now this is really sad. I think that as a man, marrying a woman or having a wife is the most dangerous, expensive decision you ever make in your life. And as a man, you have to vet that person very carefully, because you choosing the wrong person could destroy your life. And so you have to be very careful. If you choose rightly, that's fine. If you choose wrongly, it could destroy and kill you. But he was lucky and then he came back. He came out alive. I'm happy for him though. Because yes, back in the Charlie, this guy was great when it comes to acting. Okay. Now if you listen carefully, he was like, he took this lady out of poverty. He took her to school, trained her. She even became a teacher. He built a school. And I mean, she was the one controlling the school. And out of nowhere, when he wasn't in town, this lady shut down the school without him knowing. Hey! And he lost everything. Now, you remember that he made mention of the fact that Charlie, he built a house or houses for this lady and then the family, the mother. Charlie, don't be easy. And so be careful out there as a man. He also made mention of the fact that Charlie, if you're a man and you are investing in a lady, and then the lady isn't investing that much in you, be careful, because Charlie, she can do anything to you because, come on, she has not invested that much in you. He also made mention of the financially. The lady was a criminal. The lady connived with criminals to come to his house and to blackmail him. Charlie, not be easy. So be careful out there. Vet the lady that you want to marry or date carefully. Because maybe they're coming because of your money. They don't love you the way that you love them. And so make sure that the person that you are with loves you the same way that you love the person, or else, waboka, and your life could be destroyed forever. Now, let me know what you think. I mean, what you learned from the story which Emeka Ike shared. Charlie, this is his real life story. This is not a movie. I think he was there to promote a movie, but then Charlie, he couldn't even promote the movie because of, how sad the story is. Okay? Now let me take you through what some people are saying on social media. So, this person was like, man, I felt it and nearly had tears rolling down my cheeks when he said, I came back from America and everything I had as Emeka Ike was gone. Charlie, hey! I can't even imagine how, he might have felt when he came back and everything was gone. He said, but he had 450 million investment. That was the school which was shut down by the woman without him knowing. Again, before I even continue, yes, if you're watching me for the first time, don't forget to like this video, comment as well, share this video so that people, young guys like you and I, would learn from it. And finally, yes, subscribe to my channel, or else, Charlie, I'm going to stop the channel because I've seen that, Charlie, I'm wasting my time. Okay, so this guy was like, this has been on my mind for a while now. That idea of picking a girl up from school or joblessness and giving them everything. It looks beautiful and sweet, but man, you'll be marrying someone who never worked for what they had, and working for something is different. Yes, I agree with this guy. Charlie, you have to make sure that person works for you. Even if you open a shop for that person, make sure that person accounts to you. And then you pay them monthly. Alright, so this person was like, God bless, God please, may we not invest on someone who is not investing in us. May we not love someone who is not loving us. Amen, Charlie. It can't work in vain. And as a guy, you have to open your eyes and see that as I invest in this lady, is she also investing in me? Alright, so this guy was like, Omo, I had no idea his life took such a turn. Marrying the wrong person is something everyone should pray against. So as a young guy, Charlie, pray that. And not only pray, vet the person that you are going to marry. Make sure that you are marrying the wrong person, the correct person. Don't just because of pussy and then you guys just go and marry the person. No, it's wrong. And you suffer for that. Okay, so this person was like, why are some women like this? Like, I'm literally shedding tears listening to Emeka Ike, recount his ordeals in the hands of his wife. He lost all, Charlie. He's gone through a lot. No wonder I wasn't seeing him on the screens though. Even though I still don't want to watch movies though, or TV, but Charlie, I wasn't seeing him on the screens though. Yeah, so this guy was like, a statement that gave me goosebumps was, the young men need to know that there are plenty ladies that are not marriageable type lately, and they are the ones that get to you first. You and I first. The good ones don't show the things or signs you want to see. These words are golden. Yes, but then as a man that wants to marry, or a guy, Charlie, open your eyes very well, vet the lady very well. Make sure that you are choosing the right person, because if you make that mistake, your life will be destroyed and then you will die. He was like, he came out, successfully, and he's doing very well now. But then you might not be lucky to make it out alive. Okay? Yes. So now let me end it here. But then you're watching for the first time, as I mentioned of Charlie. Here on Smart TV, we don't just door here, Charlie. Just click to subscribe for me, and also share your comments. So what do you think? Or if you've had any experience of that, let me know in the comment section below. And also, again, share this video so that people would also learn from it. So see you in my next video. Bye.